Yo, 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 what's going on? Today, we got a lot of fucking news. Now, I'm not gonna cover 2XKO, only because of, hold on. Oh my god. Today, I wanna, did I just repeat what I said? I'm bugging. I'm wildin'. We got a lot of news, mainly for Tokon, Dead or Alive, and Avatar. Those are the games I'm probably gonna cover today, because I don't want to cover a 7-second video that 2XKO released for both characters. To keep it short, 2XKO is just releasing a ninja character and then some like character with a big ass gun and sword, supposedly. They both look cool, but I don't really care for 2XKO nearly as much as these three. And the layoffs, I'd rather like not talk about that because everyone's kind of beat that to a dead horse at this point. So there's no need to talk about that anymore. But you know, condolences to the people who lost their job. I hope they found a better role, a better, you know, I hope they found something, because, you know, job market's rough. But with that being said, I want to cover 4 videos and one really short video, because it's DOA 7, spoilers if you haven't seen State of Play. So we're going to cover Avatar Legends, we're going to cover Dead or Alive 6, last round, which I'm very happy about. That's the thing I'm most happy about, honestly. The new DOA 7, new project. I mean, we're just gonna call it DOA 7 because we don't actually know what it's gonna be called. And then, of course, the Marvel Tokon reveal. So, without wasting any more time than I have, let's get right into it.
The air trembles.
I will say,
Mother Earth herself.
I'm gonna lower it down a little bit. I did not know this was a Marvel Tokon trailer until it showed this. And I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I'm so glad I wasn't, because there are so many people that didn't know this was fucking Marvel Tokon.
Unbreakable. You cannot stand against the storm.
Storm, we already know she's in the game. She's sick. Sick as always. Let me turn off the subtitles. Then we got Magic, who's also a pretty cool character. She got pretty popular because of Marvel Rivals, so honestly, I would have been kind of surprised if she didn't get revealed, actually. Because she became really popular off of Marvel Rivals, and she already had like a really like dedicated fan base for like a while, but you know, Marvel Tokon populated her fan base like this character even more, so you know, for me it was pretty inevitable she was going to be in the game, so I'm happy that she's actually in the game, and she looks really good too, and I like her voice actor. And yes, my boy Wolverine, bro. Now I'm gonna pause a lot, so just be aware. I was really happy with Wolverine, I'm not gonna lie. Wolverine is, like, probably my favorite Marvel character. I fucking love Wolverine. I love X-Men. I'm not, like, a big, like, Marvel head. I'm not a big X-Men head. But, like, I grew up on Wolverine a ton. And I used to, like, watch and play, like, bootleg Flash games on Wolverine. I would, like, play him in Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, I would play him in, like, a lot of games that had him. Like, I played a lot of bootleg games with him, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos with like Wolverine. I don't know if you guys heard of like the Wolverine versus Hulk fight before. That one was also pretty cool. Like, I love Wolverine, bro. I freaking love Wolverine. So seeing this reveal made me very happy. But I also expected him to be in the game too. Not gonna lie. Wasn't a surprise, but I was just very happy. And he looks good. And it's also his original voice actor, too. Or, like, the one I would usually hear the most. And supposedly, this is the Marvel vs. Capcom map. She's also pretty sick, too, actually. Really sick.
Surrender to avoid further danger.
Like, she actually looks cool. They all look cool, honestly. Dude, they all look so cool. I'm not gonna lie. And that, like this game is beautiful. This is a beautiful game. This is a beautiful game. And then we got the release date, which is awesome. And then there's also extras with the Howard the Duck one fried me. I'm not gonna lie, this is funny. And we're actually gonna see alternate costumes in Arx's game, which is kind of crazy. I did not think we would. And you know, Arx's fashion, we got our color unlocks. So yeah. So I kind of want to like, I don't want to go too in depth because we have a bunch of stuff to cover. So like we'll go to Magic because we, you know, I've already seen Storm. There's no point of covering Magic or covering Storm. So this is pretty interesting, right? She has this portal. I think this is her back. I think this is like her grab animation. So that's whatever. That doesn't really indicate anything. And she has her portals. I'm assuming this would be like some type of maneuver that she has, right? Like a stance in a way, like not like an actual stance, but like something she can do like pretty regularly, like, you know, in neutral. And she has a fireball, which is also pretty cool. It's pretty instant. So yeah, this will be something you use for like, you know, zoning and, you know, neutral in general. So it's nice. It's nice. And we got my boy Wolverine, you know, in the cut, you know, on the sand. That's his super. And it seems like he has armor. So in Marvel vs. Tokon, there is a mechanic that gives you armor. Kind of. And you basically jump the character with your team, right? But Wolverine just seems to have it by himself. Like, I think this is just like he has armor. You can tell. It's pretty easy to tell. I mean, it's easy to tell if you've played the game, but if you haven't, then yeah, like he has armor. Like when you see this animation, like when it has like the double kind of, that's armor. That's armor. I'm almost certain it is. Maybe I'm bugging. I'm all in. So we got Danger. She's a Marvel vs. Capcom map supposedly, which is very funny. I never seen her before, but she looks very cool. She has like a little set play going on here. She got the little set play going on. This looks like some kind of like, I wouldn't say a dive kick, right? It doesn't look like a dive kick. She has a lot of multi-hitting moves, it seems, as well. So I imagine her combos will be like either high damage or like she'll be like on the mid damage. She'll be like on the average damage scale. It's cool though. Oh, that's nasty. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty good trailer also. They also do cover the characters a little bit more like after the trailer, but like let's be honest, we got more stuff to cover. So this is a cool trailer. I'm just a little skeptical that they're not. This is gonna be a 20 like fighter game on launch with the standard being 4 fighters. Now, I think people can say what they want. I think the opinions are mostly valid for the most part, like the criticism and the positive feedback. I do think I'm in both sides in a way. I do think 20 characters for a 4v4 fighting game is a bit inexcusable, but if you've... I'm not gonna say if you've played the game, I think that's kind of fucked up, but I think in a way, because of the way this game plays, where you guys all share a health bar, so it's not necessarily like you switch into this character to preserve health for that character, no. Like, everyone shares a health bar, and there's 3 rounds in the game, too. So I think in a way, this is not bad. Like, you can technically main one character. You don't have to learn the entire roster. You don't have to. You don't have to learn 4 characters, technically. I think that's the strange part, right? But it also kind of helps them in a way because you can rock a lot of assists, actually. You can rock a lot. Like, you can have a variety of assists to choose from. Like, if you're just gonna, like, hard stuck one character, like, let's just say I want to, like, hard main Wolverine. But I can use, like, Iron Man's assist, I can use Doctor Doom's assist, I can use, like, you know, maybe, like, I don't know, like Magic's assist, for example. I don't know what her assist would be, right? Like, I could preserve those assists, and I don't have to, like, really switch into them at all because we all share the same health bar anyways. But, I mean, obviously, you want to switch... But, I mean, like, you know, if you want to optimize your team, you want to optimize your game, then it's probably better you maybe play 4 characters because it can help you match up. It can help you with the matchup spread. So I think that's good. It works both ways, but I think it works out for this game but I also think it's kind of a bummer. Needless to say though, great trailer, amazing trailer. I'm very much looking forward to playing this game, and I'm definitely gonna pre-order it for sure. That being said, let's watch Avatar. I want to save the best for last. Now, this is probably my most anticipated game of this year. Because I didn't get into the beta, unfortunately, so this might be like a really short like cover, because I don't really know a lot about the Avatar game. I didn't really get my hands on it. They actually just released a sign up not too long ago on Twitter, like to yesterday of this recording. So I already signed up for it. I'm hoping I get in again, but if I don't, then I might just, I don't know. I don't even know if I can say it on YouTube. Let's just get into the trailer. Let's just get into it. Top, she looks so cool, bro. She looks really good. She got the wall, and you got stuff coming out of the ground, and she has like a little like install thing, like a little stance. What was that? Boulder, armor flow, movement. So I'm assuming, and again, we are gonna pause. So I'm assuming this gives her armor on like specials or some stuff. I'm assuming that's what this is, because armored flow movement. I'm assuming she's gonna get armor on certain moves, which will be pretty strong actually. I think that'll be pretty strong. And then Badger Mold, better Earth Pillars, yeah. So it makes the regular move like this more bigger. So I imagine you can use this for like a setup. Like you could probably go for like 50-50s on here or whatever. I like this too. This is also really cool. And I imagine it probably gives her like specific combo routes. So this is also pretty cool. And her super looks sick. This is a sick super. And yeah, this gives her more combo opportunity, I imagine. And this will probably help her with matchups where she probably gets zoned out or whatever. That'd be also cool. That was sick, man. This whole game is sick, bro. And then we don't really get like a specific release date. We just know this is coming in 2026 in the summer as well. So, I guess to like really look back at it, there's not really like a lot to understand here. They kind of explain it like it's like pretty self-explanatory. Like she has 3 different, you know, like every character in the game. I've watched this game a ton, so like from what I've seen in this game, there are like 3 cameos you pick from. It's like a cameo system. It reminds me of like Mortal Kombat X in a way. You pick 3 different cameos and they all function very differently. It all affects your moveset and stuff mostly. So like she has Boulder, which this combo's so cool. Like Boulder gives her armored moves, which is pretty self-explanatory. It says it right here. And you can visually see it gives her armor. It has like a little like glow, like a green highlight. So you can definitely tell she has armored moves. And then Badger Mole, I'm pretty sure it makes like some of her earth moves more stronger. So you get like this bigger wall, which, you know, probably gives her more pressure and all that stuff, all that good stuff. Air throw, by the way, is crazy. That's sick. And then Hippo, better platform ride. Pretty sure it, you know, just gives her this. I don't really know what else to say. But it's pretty sick, though. This is really sick. And it seems like when you charge that all the way, it gives her like an armored super? That's kind of weird, but okay. The super looks good, though. Needless to say, this is a very great trailer. Also looking forward to playing this game, as Avatar is like one of my favorite franchises. Well, let's just say show. Like, it's one of my favorite shows of all time. I also include that with Korra as well. I know I just lost like 2 viewers from that, but yeah, I like the Avatar series a lot. And you know, they have like a new Avatar series coming out as well. Also looking forward to that. Avatar series is like one of my favorite franchises, man. I fucking love it. So this game coming out is like a love letter, and I'm happy to play it. I'm happy, and I hope I get picked in the beta. If I don't, I'll say inexcusable things in this video. So now we get to the best part. The best part. Now, if you guys don't know, I love Dead or Alive. It is probably my favorite fighting game. And I say that with a lot of truth. I mean, I love Dead or Alive. It's one of my favorite fighting games. It might be my favorite fighting game. It's kind of hard because I also like King of Fighters. I also like Tekken. I very much love DBFZ. Like, I love those games a lot. But Dead or Alive is like, for me, I grew up on this game like crazy, so I have a lot of good memories with this game. Them bringing this game back from the dead makes my soul alive. See what I did there? Alright, let's just watch it. Let's watch it.
In the name of Mugen Tenshin.
Last round, baby! Let's go! We're locked! We're gonna get a PS5 version of the game. That's basically what they're saying.
I'm going to take
And we get all of the DLC characters from the last game, and they're basically gonna be free. Which is sick. Sick. Very sick. Honestly, though, I'm gonna pause it right here. I'll be honest with you, I do not like the DLC choices in Dead or Alive 6. That was one of the things that kind of always turned me off from like buying the DLC, because I already like played Mumuji in the last game. I already played like Rachel in the last game. I mean, like Tamaki was a new one. I think Mai was also in Dead or Alive 5. I think she was. Was she? I forgot, man. I don't know. I feel like she was in the last game. I don't know. There was too many female fighters in that game. You can't blame me. And Kula, I don't have a good memory on her. She seems pretty new to me. Cause like when I played Dead or Alive 5, I didn't like hardcore grind the game. I just played it very, 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 very casually. I was never really good at these games, so like I just enjoyed them from a very like. I just had fun with them, you know. Like the story was lit, the characters were lit, and I had a lot of fun like being a troll, being a scrub in this game. So it was lit. Again, I have a lot of fond memories with this game. But I did not like the DLC in this game at all. So I'm hoping the DLC in last round 6 is better. And I can't wait to play around with this when I start making videos on this game. This will be awesome. I can't wait. I mean, I will make videos on this game, obviously. I just haven't really gotten to it yet. You get new characters, which is pretty sick. More striking and intense battles.
You will never defeat me.
Awesome. Very awesome. And we get to pre-order it. And there's also going to be a free-to-play version, of course, which is awesome. I strongly suggest if you guys want to try Dead or Alive, you always start with the free-to-play version. The free-to-play version doesn't really give you all the characters, and it might not give you the character you want to play, but if you want to give the game a try, see how it feels, get a feeling for it, the free-to-play version is a go. Like, it's absolutely try it out for free. And if you want to like buy it, then you absolutely can as well, because it goes for sale very often. So pretty good game to pick up. It goes for sale for like $10, but you could probably get it cheap with like some Steam keys or whatever. And these 4 are gonna be free to play at launch. Interesting. Asumi, Mary. I don't remember her name, and I don't remember her name either, but yeah. Now remember, I'm not a big DOA fan. I just said I love these games. As in 5 and 6. I have played 4, and I have played 2. I have never played 1 and 3 though. I know 1 is like elder, and 3 is like less elder, but yeah. That being said, let's get to the last trailer. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the last trailer. Yeah, it is like a 20-second trailer, so like we're not really gonna get anything out of this, but I just want to show you how cool this is. So awesome, man. Now, when they did show this, I'm gonna keep it a blunt. I thought this was gonna be more Ninja Gaiden 4 DLC, which I was down for, because we're supposed to be getting a new DLC for Ninja Gaiden 4 at some point. like another like an expansion essentially. But like I thought this was the reveal for the DLC, and I was like, yo, Kasumi, awesome. And then they said Dead or Alive, which I was not mad about, by the way. Like it was even more hyped when they showed Dead or Alive. Like this was sick, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like this, like I don't know what it is, but like fighting games have decided to be on my side. They revealed Wolverine for Marvel Tokon, my favorite Marvel character of all time. Then they reveal Dead or Alive 6 and 7, which is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. And then they show off Toph in the Avatar game, which is already the game that I'm looking forward to the most this year, on top of Toph being one of my favorite characters in the series. So it's like, I don't know what it is, bro. I think the world is on my side right now. It's just, it's amazing. I'm not even complaining. It's gorgeous. It's marvelous. No Lee Chao Lun. This is amazing. So I'm hyped, man. I'm really hyped. Like I'm really happy for the future of fighting games. It's just like we're getting more and more games, and we're gonna be able to have options as time goes on. Now, I'm a little bit skeptical on last round because I'm not sure if they'll add a rollback. Because if I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Dead or Alive is a pretty reactive game. If you've never played Dead or Alive, it's I would say it's a very offensive orientating game, but it also rewards a lot of defense too, because holds, for example, you use that to read high attacks, mid attacks, low attacks, and such, right? So it's very important to be able to like defend against those attacks and to be able to get those reads, but doing it on delayed based is pretty rough. So if rollback comes out on top of crossplay, I think Dead or Alive 6 last round will have a crazy comeback. There's already like tons of people playing the game like right now. Like when I checked Steam charts, it was like 200 players playing. And like every time I would like check the Steam charts for Dead or Alive, like every like once in a while, like I'm not desperate, but it would be like 11, 10, 12, like 20, sometimes like 40 players, which don't get me wrong, that's not like the worst thing in the world compared to like Hunter x Hunter and Impact, rest in peace. 200 players is a lot of like players for this announcement, man. Like it's good. It's a start. It's a really good start. And imagine the amount of players that want to play Dead or Alive 7 and last round. Like this is gonna be good, man. This is good for the future of DOA. So I'm really happy, but I'm also hoping that rollback is a thing and crossplay gets added. I feel like that's just a standard at this point for fighting games and just, well, fighting games, yeah, just for fighting games in general. Like I think it's just so essential we get rollback and crossplay because it'll widen the player base, and on top of that, like you'll have a playable online experience and it'll bring so much people in. So I'm really looking forward to this the most. But I'm also really hyped for Avatar and Marvel, and I haven't covered Invincible on this channel, but that's also another game I'm really hyped for as well, because Invincible has also become one of my favorite series of all time right now. All time is crazy. I know I say that a lot. Like all time is used by me a lot, but it's like I like things pretty easily. Like I don't hate things, man. I love things, you know? Especially if it's a fighting game. I love fighting games. So like a lot of the time, it's kind of hard for me to hate a fighting game. Like, I won't like a fighting game. It doesn't mean I hate it. But it's very hard for me to hate a fighting game. It's very hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard. So, anyways, that'll be it for my reviews. I know it hasn't... I know the Dead or Alive one wasn't really in-depth. It was more of just, you know, me watching it because I'm not really that knowledgeable of Dead or Alive. Like higher level in-depth, you know? I just play that game super casually. And I like it a lot, but I have been trying to learn it, so we'll see where that goes. Maybe I'll make videos on it. Maybe you guys are down for that, you know? But that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, not my problem. Maybe it is. I don't really care. See ya.